Hey, I'm Lyndsey Bush with Instant Interiors, and today I'm going to show you how to create that perfect hanging chain shelf. You know, the one you've seen in all the magazines? Yeah, that one. We're going to make that today, so stick around. Okay, so now that we've got everything set up here, we're going to go ahead and stain our wood planks. I'm using maple for this particular project. However, you can use whatever type of wood you want. Using our rags, we're just going to dip it into the stain and apply it directly to the wood, making sure to follow the grain as we go along. You may want to go over it a couple of times as well, just to achieve the saturation level that you want. Stain is on, it's dry. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to apply a thin layer of polyurethane to it, just to give it a nice protective coat on top. And I would recommend that you use a water-based polyurethane because it's got a lower odor, the drying time is much faster, and it's an easier cleanup in the end. While my final coat of poly is drying, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hang my hitch spring with screw eye on the wall here, and I'm going to use my stud finder and a pencil to locate my studs and mark them so I know exactly where they're going and I can feel secure about it. Now, if you can't find a stud where you want to hang your particular shelf, just go ahead and invest in some anchors, some wall anchors that will hold the appropriate weight. I went ahead and measured the height for my screw eyes here, and I'm just going to drill a couple of pilot holes. That way it'll be a lot easier when I go to sink them in. For those of you following along at home, now that our wood planks are dry, we're going to drill some pilot holes into them. Yay! 4 of them to be exact. And since our wood plank here is 36 inches long and our screw eyes on the wall are about 16 inches apart, we're going to measure in 10 inches from each end. That's going to make our chains nice and center on our board here. We've got our screw eyes securely in the wall. Our wood planks are finally dry. So now I'm going to go ahead and hang my top shelf. And first what we're going to want to do is we're going to take our quick link here and hang our chain up on the hitch ring just like that. And these are actually going to be our front chains, the ones that are going to go in front of the wood plank. I don't know if you can see, but here's my top shelf right here. And what I've done is I've just inserted the hex screw into the washer and into the chain at the length that I wanted. And now I'm just going to hang it behind the chain that we've already hung with our quick link. Okay, and we're just going to let that hang, and that takes a lot of the weight off of you, so you don't have to stand there and hold it while you figure out where the next screw is going to go in. I've got some hex screws and washers. Again, we're just going to lift our shelf up, and I'm going to insert the screw through the washer, through the chain, and into the wood plank. Okay, so I'm guessing that my chain is going to hit right about there. That looks level to my eye. However, I'm going to come back with my actual level here in a minute and make sure that it's perfect. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and screw this in by hand just a little bit because we've already got our pilot holes drilled, so it should go in pretty easily. Yep, it's going in. Yeah, okay. So we're going to screw in the second one at the same length here. Okay, so now we're going to use our level, and we're going to level this bad boy. See if we need to make any adjustments. Which, actually, we're good right off the bat. So now I'm just going to tighten down my hex screws and repeat the same steps for the second shell. That about wraps it up here for our hanging chain shelf project. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm Lyndsey Bush with Instant Interiors, and for more great ideas, check out our blog at instantinteriors.wordpress.com. Hook that I want. Project. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hang my hitch screw with that. And we're gonna not fall off the ladder. We're gonna stain our wood planks. I've chosen to work with maple for this particular project. You can work with any type of wood that you want. And we're gonna cut because my husband's home. Woo!